Hey, so I thought I'd do a video which I find really quite important. So, basically, this week's Kerrang! Magazine episode was to do with media and how they portray emos and stuff. And you might wonder why I'm bringing it up now, because it was a few years ago, the first part, but it's because stuff like this is still going on and it's getting worse. It's just in the Daily Mail, a few years ago, they said that emo was a suicide cult music genre thing, and that people were killing themselves just for listening to the music. And when I found out about it the first time, I wasn't on YouTube, so I couldn't vlog about it, but I was still really annoyed. I was just ranting to myself about it. Because when you think about it, I think music saves more lives than it does kills people, to be honest. The music that they were targeting was the likes of My Chemical Romance and Panic at the Disco. And if you listen to the lyrics in their songs, and if you listen to what they say in interviews and stuff, and say to fans and try and spread the message of it's more about don't kill yourself and have hope and just do well in life and be happy and stuff. You can't really listen to a song by a emo band and think, oh, they want me to kill myself because of this, because most of the lyrics are really optimistic and stuff. And I know a lot of people that music saved the lives of, unlike the people that are in mainstream now. So if you look at the likes of Beyonce, for example, that everyone loves, if you listen to her lyrics, to the left, everything I own in a box to the left, it doesn't really mean much. I can't really see it saving lives. But when you look at the likes of My Chemical Romance, All Time Low, Yumi at 6, wherever, then seriously, just listen to the therapy speech for God's sake, and then tell me that they want you to kill yourself, because it's obviously not that. It's the opposite. But a few months ago, or a year ago, in Iraq, I think, all of the emo people were getting stoned to death for listening and dressing to the music, fashion, wherever, that they were doing, because it led to Satanism and them being a vampire. Now, I know I'm pale, and I know I'm wearing an upside down cross right now, but that doesn't mean I'm a vampire or a Satanist. I'm atheist. I think it's a load of made up make-believe stuff. I'm sorry, but I do. But that doesn't make me a Satanist, and the music that I listen to doesn't affect whether I'm a vampire or not, because vampires aren't real. So I think the people that need to get arrested in that situation would be the people that think listening to a certain type of music makes you a vampire or a Satanist. And apparently My Chemical Romance is to blame for it all. I don't think so, to be honest. I mean, they're from Iraq, so they've probably never even heard My Chemical Romance. They're probably listening to, the Iraq version. But I just think it's mean that bands are getting targeted for, people killing themselves and stuff, just because they're promoting, stopping self-harm and wherever, and they're actually saving lives and doing something good, unlike most of the, mainstream people. I'm not saying all of them, I know there's a few people that do good stuff, like Lady Gaga or whatever. She, does homophobic awareness stuff. But still, it's ridiculous how people are getting killed for what they like. And I get a lot of stick for what I wear, I get a lot of stick of the music that I listen to, but I couldn't care less, because I like it, and it means a lot to me for, many reasons. So I think it's extremely unfair that the bands are getting that, and I think we should do a sort of cult. Let's make a cult. Basically, I just want everyone to start listening to decent music. I'm sorry, I know people have different music tastes, but you've got to give these bands a go. You can't just sit there and think, oh, emo band, no, because they're actually great. People need to start listening to decent music. And I think that people who judge people for what they listen to and wherever, you know. I just think that's wrong. It's just let people listen to what they want to listen to, even if it is dodgy music. Then, you know, you still like it. You don't stone someone to death for listening to a band. It's ridiculous. So I just need to bring people to awareness of this. Please make video responses about it if you feel the same way, because I never get video responses and it's quite sad. So like, yeah, I'd really appreciate that, and just let people know about what's going on like all around the world to do with like people not being able to have freedom of speech or like individuality and stuff, you know. It's so stupid. So yeah, slap them all for me, and I'm gonna continue listening to music because it's fun and it saves lives rather than kills people. So yeah, bye.